The world has learned the meaning of terror. A decade after the events of Raccoon City, the evil Umbrella Corporation has been destroyed, but the effect of its horrific creations still linger. An enormous Majini who swings around an axe, constructed of an iron pole and guillotine blade. He considers anyone who denies implantation and executes them. He is extremely tough and will not fall from a few gunshots. Hello fellow collectors, it's Dr.Vankman channel back again, and today we're going to have a look at the Resident Evil 5 Executioner Majini Action figure from NECA. I can't believe 10 years already has passed since the figure was released, and I get it just now. The Resident Evil 5 video game and the following movie picture Resident Evil Afterlife, which features the zombie character in absolutely different size, was released in 2010, and NECA actually produced only 3 figures from the series based on Videogame, including the character Executioner Majini. In Action Figures line, this character was released in 2 versions, as a part of Videogame series in blister card package as you can see here, and alternative version in new design box that is actually just a very good made Chinese bootleg figure with a slightly difference in color. Here you can see the authentic NECA figure in the official blister card Resident Evil package, which features some information about this character printed on the front of the package and some specific artwork below. On the left you can see additional logo as a result of the collaboration with Player Select and Capcom, and some additional nice artwork on the right, showcasing the different display options of the figure with hammer. The backside of the package features the additional information about this character and the prototype images of the other figures from this series. So let's go open up this package and take a look at what's inside. Okay, everything is here outside the box, and now you can see the figure more close. And before we move on, let's check his actual size. And according to my ultra electronic device, we have the following value of how it stands from the very top of his head to the feet. The head sculpting, of course, if it can be called the head, as it's dirty sackcloth, covered over the bloody marks and riddled with spikes, has a good level of detalization with a well textured coating and neat looking painting. Some bloody extra spikes cover the shoulders right up to the biceps, giving it a more creepy look. The skin color is light brown with an additional dark shader, which makes a more realistic effect on the figure. Regarding his outfit, we can see very long bloody colored gloves with some additional black washing and a grey shaded apron with clearly visible bloody marks. This apron is actually rubbery plastic and is kind of torn around here, which in character gives it the likeness with Leatherface. If we turn him around, we'll see even more terrifying elements on his body. He's got several abnormally giant nails pierce his back, as well as the 3 additional bloody hooks attached below. From the additional clothes, there's nicely sculpted black pants and the boots with the same good level of detalization. There's also 2 peg holes under his feet that allowing the figure to stand. Just a very creepy representation of one of the most unforgettable characters in Resident Evil universe. Very impressive level of detalization in general, and the way how NECA always make horror characters is really insane. As with accessories, the figure comes with this enormous guillotine bladed hammer axe, which is also nicely sculpted with a lot of details, including this kind of metal giant, which is wrapped around the hammer side here, and very accurate painting covering middle section of the hammer with rusty iron effect and the same bloody marks on the blade of the axe side. This hammer is actually seems a bit heavy than the figure, and another cool thing that the axe blade is removable from the handle. Let's talk about the articulation possibility. The figure features 13 points of articulation. His head technically rotates all the way around. The arms hinge outward, but not too much, and has a swivel rotation at the shoulders. There is a swivel cut at the bicep. the bend at the elbow with 90 degrees motion, and has the rotation of the hands. He's got an upper torso ball joint, lower waist swivel, really nothing at the knee area, and some swivel joint on the feet with some small movements of the ankle. Moving forward to the side comparison part, we have Executioner Majini next to some of the most horror characters from NECA. It's a Halloween Michael Myers, Jason, Freddy, and GameStop exclusive Bloody Pennywise. Here we can see Executioner Majini next to other NECA monsters based on the video games. It's a couple zombie characters from the Left 4 Dead and Bruce Splicer monster from BioShock video game. Here we have size comparison with another monster from Upside World. It's a Demogorgon creature from McFarlane Toys, and some other McFarlane Toys characters from the Walking Dead TV series. Here we have Executioner Majini next to Universal Monsters characters from Damn Select Toys. And of course the life size comparison next to Ghostbusters 2, Dr. Vankman figure from Damn Select Toys. The Executioner Majini, ladies and gentlemen, as the creepiest ultimate representation of iconic Resident Evil creature from NECA, a part of the 5th series of Resident Evil video game and the following movie picture Afterlife. The character could be also found in a Resident Evil Revelations video game, where he was represented as incredible huge giant, so this version from the Resident Evil 5 is essentially the smallest character version. The figure became very popular after his appearance in Resident Evil Afterlife movie and entirely the creation of his many bootlegs version as well. Therefore, if you are still going to get this figure in your collection, I recommend to spend some extra time looking for the original release, which coming out only in a blister card package. As the other NECA figures covering Resident Evil universe, this character is still remain one of the expensive figure in this line, so it was a bit hard to find this figure on eBay for a good price. But I'm very glad to finally have this character in my horror collection after 10 years of official release. I wish you happy collecting, guys. If you like this video, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I definitely will continue to make the review of every new Resident Evil figure in my horror collection. If you want to check my other videos that have covered horror line, there's a special playlist on my channel. Make sure to hit notification bell to not miss any new content that usually comes out every new week. Stay tuned, guys, and more videos are gonna also be coming your way. It was Dr.Vankman channel. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.
This is Peter Venkman saying. See you then.